What's up, guys, and welcome back to another barbecue-scented episode of Positive Vibes. I'm your lean-forward host, not Slim One, and joining with me this week is the Iceman. What's up, bud? Oh, Gizmo's also on the show. I was probably going to get around to you.
Yeah, really, you don't have to jump into it, dog. Sit down.
We're here.
We're here.
This is the first show we've shot. This is the first Positive Vibes we shot in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've been gone for 2 full weekends.
Yeah, I was at Grand Bend weekend. Well, this is kind of our Grand Bend weekend, sort of.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
PV,
it
even though it's Tuesday night at 10, quarter after 8. Yeah, just the gathering had me real busy, and then we didn't hook up this weekend for, that's too much. We didn't hook up this weekend for PV, because I was, like I just said, in Grand Bend, and then the previous weekend I was, at the gathering of the Juggalos, baby! A lot of the emotions have not subsided so much, but I'm not going, so I'm not as excited because I've already went. But it was still an amazing time. I haven't really, of all the shows that we've filmed since coming back from the gathering, I haven't really talked about it.
We haven't filmed anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I filmed
did a little bit of Not Slim One.
I did a Not Slim One on last Sunday night when we came back, just a placeholder.
Yeah.
And then I did the Grand Bend weekend trip, which, getting out of the gathering, goes right into, I can't believe, I'm not going to say who it is. People know if they watched the videos last week. According to external influences, it's in my best interest not to talk about those people who hit my camper.
Yeah, that's right.
But my camper got fucking hit. I can talk about it. So basically then, I don't know what to say. The thing about the camper is that I've tried to fucking source the job out to everybody. Everybody in the county. Every RV repair place. Nobody wants to touch the camper.
Not even Tisdale, eh?
He came out and he said to me...
He came out?
He's the only human being that came to the house.
Holy shit.
Everybody else said send me pictures.
Yeah.
To everybody else's defense, momentarily, however, it was the long weekend. And everybody was going out with their campers.
Yeah, that's right.
So, anyway, yeah, Tisdale came out and he goes, well, I can't do what you want me to do. And if I could, it's not going to look the way you want it to look. Go ahead and get everybody else's quote and then tell that to me and I'll base my quote off that. That's what he fucking said to me right here, right behind this fucking piece of fiberglass. He said that to me.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Man. I was like, what?
That sounds a little shady.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe not even shady. Maybe no. That sounds
not shady. It sounds uneducated.
Yeah, it really does.
But whatever. Tisdale, he's always been a nice guy to me. I'm not having too many problems about that. But strange, right?
Yeah, that is
strange. But yeah, repeating myself. Nobody in the fucking county. Nobody in the county wants to come. Wants to come and be part of the fucking show. They all want to be fucking not helpful. They can't help. Nobody. There's nothing to do with the show. I just got distracted and walked out of the camper. What I really meant to say is everybody in the county that is an RV repairman, nobody wants to touch my project because the extrude that is bent, the aluminum extrusion is bent. Nobody can get that part. Nobody can get that 34-year-old rubber that is inlaid into that extrusion. What are they going to do? Rip all these walls off right here to get into the corner of the camper to bang out the fucking aluminum siding, let alone the bent-up extrusion that is impossible to replace? So now, and the rear got damaged too, right, when it backed into the carport. So now it's a matter of, what do I do next? I don't want to call my enemy, i.e. the person who fucking hit me, for advice, but these are the people that I'm dealing with.
Yeah, they're the ones that are supposed to be paying for the damage.
I don't want to call my enemy and be like, oh, you know, you guys fucking hit me and I can't find anybody to fix this, so what am I supposed to do? And then let my enemy dictate what happens next?
Yeah, really.
I can't do that.
No.
It's not smart.
No, exactly. It's like you get into a car accident, it's their fault, and you say, okay, well, you just take my car and fix it for me.
Yeah, exactly. That I don't want.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to go through an insurance claim or anything, if that is a plausibility, because I don't want I don't want their insurance to, for example, write off the camper and then pay me a figure that I don't find fair to compensate me. Look, man, you know that even though I say I try not to let material possession, blah, 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 it does. I fucking love my shit. I love the shit that I buy. And if I may carry on for another moment or so about this...
You may.
Thank you. I fucking bought this, man, and I'm not a rich person, and I fucking am completely enabled by my parents, to get to do these things. If it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have the money to have this camper. Ipso facto, the money that I do have after buying the camper that I put into the camper is hard come by. I'm not rich. I'm not a rich fucking person. So this is literally my life. And anybody like you, my friend in real life, or anybody that watches the videos, they all know that I fucking love this material piece of possession.
You do.
This is my favorite thing. Yeah. It's probably one of the best things I ever bought.
Better
than the house, and almost better, slightly better than the truck.
Yeah.
But the truck is like a package deal. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I love the camper. So now that I can't find anybody to work on it, right? What do you think genuinely? I know I'm getting fired up, but I'm not. I'm just saying, what is the next logical step for me to do? Start fucking outsourcing the work outside of Essex County? Start fucking calling people up in Chatham, Kent County to see if they can fucking do it? And then if Kent can't do it, I've got to fucking maybe go as far as London?
Yeah, but, I mean, you're looking at, okay, the ones you've talked to in the area are experienced. They know they can do the work. They know it would need to be done, whether or not it can be done easy enough. If they're saying no, I don't see going any farther. I mean, it's not going to hurt much to try, I guess. But
it's just the money. The people that hit me, they're not going to fucking pull the camper out to, let's say, for example, London, an hour and a half away.
Do that. Yeah, they won't compensate you for your gas and time to take it out there.
Well, they need to fucking compensate me for my time. I guess no. If I'm taking it to somebody to fix, they don't need to compensate me for my time. But that brings up another interesting point. What if I can't find any real person to fix it, and then I need to fucking fix it? How do I compensate? How do I determine or estimate my time, my cost of my time, plus the repairs when I have no idea what it's going to fucking cost me or take me to get it done? It's really infuriating. Smoking dabs on the show today. I have this G9 vape pen. Check it out.
Yeah, that's a nice pen there you got, but I like that thing. Definitely does the trick. Don't burn yourself.
It is cool. It's got... I think it's already breaking because this nail inside is starting to fucking be loose, and it wasn't loose when I used it. Pardon me. This is what it looks like. It's just a big battery with a button on one side that is white when you turn it on and green when it's hot. It's got 2 temperature settings. I don't know what they boil out to, what they get hot up to. And then it's just a fucking electric nail inside with this weird little fucking mouthpiece. So it's an open face dabber that you can put water in here, and it's like a spill-proof. It's spill-proof.
You can put water in there. I didn't know that.
Put water in this part of the chamber, and then it's spill-proof.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I never did that yet. Maybe after this nail breaks, it seems like it's on its way out. Maybe I'll put water in it and see what it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, we're smoking, so I'm smoking. I want to talk about that. But if I can go back for just a minute, and we will move on. I'm not going to stay on this the whole show, but what is the option? What is my option? I really genuinely don't know. I've thought about it, and I just don't know. If I can't get anybody to fix the camper who is not a professional, right? How do I get the people who hit me to give me money? How do I determine what that amount of money is for irreplaceable, irreparable damage to the camper in the front and the back? Let's face it, okay? I will stay on this for another second. The fucking roof of the camper where it got hit is dipping down like this, Ice.
Is it really?
That pools water. That pools water. And where does it pool water? At the back, right where the fucking seam is.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean? So, you can't just... I don't know what I'm saying, but I do. I'm saying you can't just cut out a patch of fucking aluminum and we're good to go.
Yeah. No,
Replace it with another piece. You have to replace the entire piece of aluminum. And the fact of the matter is that this roof is 2 solid pieces of aluminum sheet.
And if it happened right at the seam, like that's just another whole ball of wax you're getting into there anyways.
Yeah, and it's only maybe a 1/16 of an inch, the gap between the corner transition and the roof on the top.
Yeah.
But who's to say that these aluminum welded or TIG welded, whatever, they're not held together with nuts and bolts.
Well, they're not. They're riveted.
They're riveted.
I'm sure they're not welded.
Even if it's riveted and not welded, riveted is even worse. You
I'm
know,
not sure
they
you can
fucking
weld
bang the
aluminum.
back corner of the camper against the carport. And now, how do I know how tightly my rivets are holding?
Yeah.
You know, the damage on the exterior could be magnified on the
There's gonna
interior.
be play in some of those rivets now. There's no doubt.
So how do I fucking chop off the top of the camper, bang out the dents, fix the fucking 34-year-old aluminum extrude? This camper is aged, but it's not a piece of shit.
No.
And the dents that I put in the metal, those are dents that I put in. I didn't fucking bang up my aluminum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry for getting all fired up about it, okay? But it's just, the original question still stands if you have an opinion about it. How do I, if I can't get a professional to fix the camper, gauge my time, my parts? Labor is time, right?
Yeah.
So how do I gauge my parts and labor into it?
For one, I don't know, that noise is coming from over there.
Could be the door, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Maybe it's us.
Like you'd almost have to do the labor, buy the parts, and do the labor, and figure it out from there. Like,
I have no idea how I'm gonna
exactly.
If a professional can't do it,
Yeah.
how could you hold this for me for a moment? If I can't get a professional to do it, how are the likes of you and me, 2 professional amateurs, gonna fucking bang out the extrusion?
You don't have to get a professional to do it. All you have to do is get a few quotes from different professionals. If you did this job, what would you quote me on it?
Right.
That's all the entity is asking for is these quotes.
Okay, so now staying on the same topic but moving on. So, you know, again, the fact of the matter is, and it's no problem here, my mom's name is the name on this place.
Yes.
Okay, so my mom has elected to do it, and by do it I mean handle the claim with the people who hit the camper regarding the house getting hit, right? So I'm just going to talk about it like I'm doing it, even though it's my mom. We're in it together. So I fucking go and got a quote from a guy to fix the fucking carport, and my mom submitted it to the fucking people, and they're like, oh, you got a quote? That's cute. Well, we need more than one quote before...
Cute.
Yeah, it's like we need more than one quote before we can base...
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck
they
you!
they
Like,
obviously
look,
wanna
I
go
mean,
with
it's
the lowest
super fucking
possible.
heated and talking right over you about the lowest possible bullshit. Guess what? You fucking hit me. You hit me. I'm gonna turn this on again. You fucking hit me,
Yeah.
okay? And what does that mean? You're responsible. Like, fuck, you want me to get a quote? I went and I got a fucking quote. And now that's not fucking good enough? You guys fucking hit me. How much fucking footwork do I need to fucking do?
Yeah.
Done. I'm not going to get super angry. But isn't it a ridiculous thing?
It really is.
So that's what I'm dealing with. And then I came home from the gathering, and that shit happened on Wednesday. You know, and then on Friday I went to Grand Bend.
It's too bad you didn't have your camera out and had them admit fault on camera and everything.
I do have that footage. I have footage of them admitting liability
Oh,
to
I
the
didn't
damage.
realize that. Okay. The guys in the truck?
The guys who hit me, I have to review the footage.
Okay.
But the operator and the fucking worker in the back and the supervisor came out and their financial fucking person came out.
Holy shit, really?
So it was 4 people here, and I had the supervisor and the other person admit that's what's up. I want to put it online, but like I said a couple times, I've got external influences not pressuring me. I do what I fucking want. Advising me, and I'm taking the advice well.
Who's your external?
My mom.
Oh.
And a couple other people. A couple other people
Yeah.
also said don't put him on blast, so... whatever. Once I get it all sorted out, though, and it's resolved...
See, I don't feel that putting them on blast is the wrong thing to do.
They're saying that if their anonymity is compromised, that they're going to come after me with a lawyer.
That's what they are saying?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I filmed them, and then I told them that I made videos, and then that's when they decided to start shooting off lawyer words and
Okay,
shit.
but they are at fault. They've admitted to being at fault, so...
Oh, God, we're going to talk about this the whole show. I'm fine with that.
Yeah?
Yes.
No, that kind of bothers me there. I don't know that they can... I mean, they've admitted to running into your camper, damaging your camper and your home.
Yeah.
And
they said, we will fix it.
But now they're giving you a runaround.
Well, I have to defend them and banter semantics with you. Nobody in theory... Well, they're giving me the runaround over the quotes. I guess you're right.
Well, no, not even that. The quotes, I can understand that, because even any
other than that,
company,
they're not giving me any runaround.
Over the camper?
I haven't contacted them about the camper yet.
Oh, okay.
Since I got hit last week, I have not contacted them at all about the camper, and it's my mom's name on the house. She don't want nothing to do with this fucking tin box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta handle all that shit myself. So I'm afraid now also to go into default. You know, I don't want a certain amount of time to pass where I don't contact them, but also I don't want to contact them and be like, well, I haven't made any headway.
Yeah.
Although not making headway is making headway, I've learned that nobody wants to fucking touch the camper, and so...
Okay, but see, there again, call these people back and ask them what I told you.
You hand me a water?
All you want is a quote from them. You're not asking them to actually do the work, because they don't want to do the work, but if they were to do the work... What would you quote me on doing the work? That way you can go to this company and you'll have quotes for them saying...
Well, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I should call them again.
Because that's really all this company is asking for, is multiple quotes on whatever work needs to be done.
Yeah, they want to make good. They're not being so far, so good. They're not giving me a hard time.
But any
bullshit about the quotes, which is a real thing.
Yeah, it's not a bullshit thing. They always want to make sure that they're going to pay the least amount that they have to pay.
But it's like, okay, so I'm going to make up numbers and times to protect whatever. But I'm saying, so what? You're going to fucking charge me, you know, I'll make up big numbers, okay? So you're going to charge me $4,500 to fix the carport, and you can do it next week? But the guy that's only going to charge me $4,000 to fix the carport, who can't do it until next month, it's like, where's the trade-off? There's, you know,
they're the ones with the money.
The numbers are close. That I'm saying, within like a $500 fucking range.
Technically, you could take them to court. You could, and you could get what you end up wanting.
I did call the police, and I did make an accident report.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes, I did. Somebody said that I should do that, so I did.
That was a good idea. But I mean, you could take them to court. And end up getting what you want, and maybe even a little bit more than what you would expect. But it's going to cost you, for one. It's going to take a lot of time.
Nobody's going to fix the camper.
They're offering you to do what they can do, but they want to make sure that they get the lowest price.
That is the exact reason that I can't call them and ask them for any advice, because they're just going to fucking only want to benefit themselves.
And I'm telling you not to ask them for advice.
Right.
Take my advice. Get your quotes. Give them their quotes. Take their money.
Did we just have an impromptu ice advice?
I think we did.
Damn.
That wasn't even going to be my ice advice tonight.
Are you going to do some ice advice?
I'm doing some ice advice tonight.
Sweet. Okay. Well, yeah, man, you know, I'm going to fucking do what you said then. I'm going to call those places back and talk to them and tell them what the deal is and that I just need a quote. And
make sure they know that you don't want them to do the work.
I would like them to do the work if they can.
But they're not going to.
Right.
What you need from them is a quote.
Yeah. So I just got to call the 3 or 4 places back and get some quotes. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is they're going to fucking quote me super high. They're going to quote me super high. Because, again, going back, and then we'll move on to some ice advice or something, you know, the dip in the back. That's one piece of fucking aluminum. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that is. The piece of aluminum side wall in the back under the marker light. Under the marker light. This piece of aluminum is separated from the down under piece. So that's 2 more pieces. Yeah. Plus the extrusion. It's impossible to replace. Plus you got labor. Plus you got parts like sealant and shit like that. You know what I mean? I know I haven't fucking stayed talking repetitive about it. It hasn't been too redundant, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Alright, well, fuck it, man. I want to do another dab, and I didn't know you had any ice advice, so without further ado, let's get our dumbasses into some ice. No, it's advice, not bark. Advice. Take it away, Ice.
I'm talking about you and the damn cats too. Damn it.
Oh God, here we go.
Well, basically, what I'm going to talk about is trusting your vet and don't be a cheap ass like me, because it didn't start out as me being a cheap ass. More or less, I was a little bit late getting Gizmo started on his getting him in for his heartworm and his flea treatments and everything, and so he brought some fleas into the house, and I have cats. The cats ended up getting infested. He's of course fine because I had his flea treatment going, but the cats ended up getting infested, and I ordered flea treatment stuff online from a company. I don't know if I should mention the company or not, but I'm sure anybody who has ever ordered flea treatment stuff online knows exactly who I'm talking about immediately.
Is it Advance?
Well, Advantage is the...
Advantage.
That's the treatment that I bought, but it's not who I bought it from. But, so I bought it online basically because I didn't want to have to take my cats to the vet and pay a $60 vet bill so that he could give me... Because he won't give me the flea treatment without seeing the pet first.
$65 just to put the cat on the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bench
That's
fee.
exactly what it is, yeah. But I did get lucky. I do have a pretty good vet. I took both cats in. He only charged me one bench fee for both cats. And what ultimately... Well, I guess, no, the fleas did get me in there because I was going to take them in anyways because the flea treatment obviously wasn't working. But when I went in with him, I told him, I said, you know, I don't understand what happened. I ordered this Advantage just as I'm about to buy from you, apparently, online from this company called whatever. And right away he says, don't ever do that again. He goes, it's a crapshoot. Sometimes they have good stuff, sometimes they don't. What they're doing is they are buying counterfeit Advantage and putting it in counterfeit boxes that say Advantage and have all the information on it there. But it's like chemotherapy drugs that were being sold a long time ago. People were buying those on the black market from China, and they were all watered down. Well, that's apparently what I got for my cats. Watered down drugs. And so my cats obviously got infested.
You've been having a lot of bad luck online.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't
Bad
like fucking
Advantage
online
fucking
shit.
drugs and that rip-off shit that went down. Identity
Oh
theft.
yeah, I got that straightened around. That's all good now. But where was I? Oh, so yeah, so he said, you know, you're buying that stuff, you're getting counterfeit stuff. Sometimes it may have enough of the medication in, sometimes it won't have enough of the sometimes it's just freaking like water with some shit in it. And sure enough, he sold me his stuff, but he told me, because I thought I could just give the cats, you know, a few months worth, and I'll get rid of the fleas in the house, but they're going to be around for 7 to 9 months at least, so I have to keep them on for a whole year. So he was nice enough to give me a whole box for a large dog, and he told me what amounts to give to Gizmo and for the cats. Gave me syringes marked off, so that's how much I give to each animal. Not a syringe, but he gave it to me for measuring. So yeah, basically what it comes down to is don't be a cheap ass. Take care of your pets, because you know what, your pets take care of you, and it's worth it in the long run, because obviously whatever you're buying online, not all the time, but whatever you're buying online is, you know, not always a reputable thing, and it's not going to work properly. Because my cat, well, let me tell you, he was fucking infested. You could see white cat, black fleas. Just imagine that. It was bad.
Yeah, I remember I had a buddy who had a Dalmatian, and it was fucking brutal. Bast had bad fleas too. I wish I would have started vlogging before Bast died.
Yeah.
You know, I just started like a couple of weeks after he fucking died. I had the coolest. You hated him?
Oh no, I never.
You liked him?
He bothered me sometimes.
He
but
never
for
shut
most
the
part, I
fuck
liked-
up.
Yeah, he never
He
shut
always
up.
sprayed all over the house. I never did the litter, so my house reeked like shit all the time. But he always cried.
He prepared me for my cats.
Yeah?
Yeah, his whole just, I'm coming up and laying on you no matter what.
Oh, Bast is the shit.
Yeah,
he loved
was
everybody.
He was a good cat. Yeah.
Bast didn't like pot though.
No.
I had an old cat when I lived in Quebec. His name was Rowie. And that cat was like my son. I loved that cat so much.
Yeah.
He was really old when I got him from my buddy who couldn't take care of him anymore. And that cat was the shit. That cat, man, he understood the sound of a grinder, a coffee grinder in the house, because he would always sleep in the back on my bed in the back of the apartment. But I'm always getting fucking stoned at the house, right? Like a super mega popular, always revolving door getting stoned. So people would always come over, and whenever somebody would come over to smoke weed, we would buzz the weed in the coffee grinder, and Rowie would recognize the sound, Pavlovian,
Yeah.
And he would just fucking come out of the bedroom. He would sit at the foot of the couch while I rolled the joint.
Oh,
and then when I leaned back, I never had to. He would jump up. He would lay on my lap. I would just get fucking blasted and blow all my tokes on the cat. And then he would let me pet him for a couple of minutes.
I've never known about this.
No?
No,
never. And then he would let me pet him for a couple of minutes. He was super cool. He wasn't an asshole or anything. He would let me give him some love. We'd get him stoned. And then as soon as the weed was out,
he's gone.
He fucking jumped off my lap and went right back into the bedroom to fucking sleep.
Holy shit.
He ended up dying of crystals in his urine. Because he was fixed and he developed fucking crystals in his urinary tract and that's what killed him.
Yeah.
Don't fucking get your animals. I hate that. Because I loved that fucking cat.
And he
developed.
Fixed.
Yeah.
All my animals are fixed.
Well, cats, man, they might have the ability to develop crystals in their urine and cause them a slow, painful death.
Or it can be treated. I'm sure.
I tried to treat Rowie, but he was just too old. It was too far gone, I guess. That cat was cool. But Bast, though. Bast, I had him since he was a kitten, and I raised him for like fucking 7.5, 8 years.
But he was a good cat.
He never stopped,
no,
bro.
He
never stopped.
My cat is kind of like that, too. He likes to... Both cats,
the
actually.
Caramel shitbag?
That one.
What's that cat's name?
Oh, the white one, you mean?
Yeah.
Tux, that one.
He's got brown on his back and his face.
He's more of a small meower and whiner. He does a lot of fucking whining like a dog. Mm-hmm. The other cat, the petite one, you would think would be the one that sounds like that. But no, that little bitch, she fucking sounds like a monster when she's meowing.
Holy fuck, already 27 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Well, we only had a fucking short intro, less than a minute before we started talking, damn. We keep going, it's one camera. Hope y'all don't mind the one camera setup. It's Tuesday night at like 8:30 right now. I gotta leave for work in like 20 minutes.
Kind of just throwing it together tonight.
I was busy going, but I don't have any big plans to go out of town now for the next couple weeks.
I'm going out of town in a few weeks.
Are you?
That's going to be on
Labor Day weekend?
I'm leaving on a Sunday, the 21st.
Oh, at the end of August?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that I'd like to maybe go to Rock of Ages for a Twisted thing, which is in Garden City, which is about half an hour, 45 minutes east of Detroit.
Yeah.
Maybe. It depends on my financial situation. I get paid this week, but I'm only getting a 1 week paycheck because
sucks.
I get vacation pay on all my pays, so
same with me. I get the same shit.
It super sucks.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, okay, so that sucks. So I would like to go to Garden City in August, and then there's another, and then after that, meet and greet and signing. They're doing a show. Twisted is performing their album, The Green Book.
Yeah.
You don't know any of that?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, Twisted is performing The Green Book, but it's not in Garden City. It's in another place close by. I'd like to go see that. I'm not a big fan of The Green Book. It's got some good music on it, but I'd like to see that Freak Show. They did one.
Yeah.
Twisted performed their album, The Freak Show, front to back.
At the Gathering?
Oh, no, not at the Gathering.
Okay.
This was like probably in 2015.
Was Twisted there this year?
Oh, yeah. Dude, Twisted was there, and I was high on 2 hits of acid, and it was super hot, and I couldn't breathe, and I was like
you're
dying.
talking about that part, yeah.
And I was wearing fireworks glasses the whole time. And like honestly, I was sweating so much and like having a hard time breathing. There is a video, I am putting the clip in of me high on acid.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, and it's me like trying to cool down and catch my breath, and I can't, and like I'm completely annihilated.
Is that the overexerted breathing?
Yeah, but it was slightly calmed down in the camper when I turned the camera on. You should have seen me down at the stage. Like, Twisted did perform, yes, at the Gathering. Did I see them on the stage? Barely. I was not too far away from the stage.
I still can't believe they're moving it to Colorado next year. The year I was thinking of going to. Damn bastards.
But I didn't see them.
No.
Fireworks glasses and the acid had me tripping, boo. Oh, I was done.
And that was that.
I saw Onyx. I saw Onyx performing as the mystery artist. and they looked like holograms to me because I was wearing the holographic glasses. And then by the time
You were one of the
Twisted
good
came
ones
out,
too, right?
they were the paper ones.
Oh, really?
I sweated through those motherfuckers.
Awesome.
Anyway, yeah, that was a really amazing time. I really liked doing lysergic acid. It was a fucking phenomenal, life-changing event, as always.
Yeah. It
Yes.
is. That stuff's amazing.
It's really interesting. I'm like slowing down on it because I could just fucking go off for another half an hour, you know?
Of course you could.
So, what else is up? Like any quick stuff? Anything, I wanted to say this, but I didn't say it?
No, other than just the vacation I'm taking at the end of the month there.
Where are you going?
Taking Liz and her boyfriend to Canada's Wonderland. Well, I'm dropping them off at Canada's Wonderland. I'll have the dogs, so me and him were just hanging around Toronto and hunt for Pokemon.
Cool. That's cool. Super cool.
No, we're gonna go up Sunday. You know, and unfortunately I have Gizmo, but also fortunately, because I really don't care one way or the other.
About Pokemon?
No, about having Gizmo with me, and I won't be able to do much of anything else.
Take him on some rides.
Because we're going, no, they won't let him in the park. I'm going to drop Liz and Noah off at the Eaton Center, because we're going to leave Sunday morning, so I'm going to drop them off there for a few hours. They're going to do some shopping there. Then when we go to get the hotel, I'm going to drop them off at the Vaughan Mills one, because she wants to go to that mall too, of course, teenage girls, right? And
I don't know that.
well,
Vaughan Mills.
Vaughan Mills. Well, it's in Vaughan. Vaughan, where Canada's
Vaughan
Wonderland.
Mills.
Yeah, Vaughan
Okay.
Mills. Yeah. So then, I'm going to drop them off at the mall, go take care of the hotel shit and whatever. Then we're going to do whatever that night. Maybe hang out in Toronto a little bit. Stay the night at the hotel. Drop them off at Canada's Wonderland for a day. Then stay another night at the hotel and come home the next day.
Cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
What are you doing for Labor Day weekend?
Probably nothing.
Maybe we should do something fun.
Maybe. But yeah,
Maybe
actually, what I was
we should
going
do
to
like
mention...
a live stream in the backyard for Labor Day weekend afternoon.
That'd be kind of cool. We should
Do like
that.
a why would you do that, and then sit down and do a positive vibes, do them back to back for
Yeah.
a live stream?
I think so.
That would be kind of weird, right?
Be different.
That's obviously a good idea, but please fucking patronize me and tell me exactly how good of an idea that is. And we should get
That is
like
a wonderful idea.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're very
We should
welcome.
definitely fucking get a 4x3 laptop camera. Some type of... What is the best... Okay, comments about it, and then we gotta go. What do you believe is the best program or app to use with a Windows laptop and a webcam to stream? Google Hangouts, Skype, ICQ, AIM, MSN Messenger.
See, I really only have experience with Google Hangouts and Skype. And out of those two, I would choose Google Hangouts.
It seems to be fairly efficient. Seems
Yeah.
to be pretty common. Anyway, leave an opinion in the comments section of this video about what software y'all think we should fucking hook up with to do a live feed on a Labor Day weekend. And the Sunday night, everybody in one of the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago videos said that Sunday night is a good night to do a live show.
Saturday or Sunday night, a few of them.
Okay.
But yeah, Sunday night, I guess, would be the main consensus.
Sunday night, maybe we'll do a live show. We don't have to film a fucking challenge this week. We're really running long here talking about this, but that's fine. It's one clip.
Yeah.
We don't have to film a challenge this weekend because we have a couple in the bank from the gathering. So maybe this weekend we might do it. Maybe. It's a big, huge maybe.
Yeah.
But we're just talking about it now for the first time while the camera's rolling.
Yeah, really,
I have
we
no
haven't
idea
discussed this.
what's happening Sunday night. But maybe if we're not doing anything, we can fucking do a Google Hangout. See who wants to come in. I'm sure the Carnival Spirits guys might pop out if they're around.
Oh yeah, maybe Adam.
So, with that, I guess we should end the show, because obviously we could keep talking for hours. And I will finish by saying these couple of things. Thank you to the Dingus for the wonderful gift. I've been using it big time, and the update is it's the first Wednesday, it's the first Tuesday after the gathering, so it's been about a week and almost a half, maybe like 8 or 9 days. And this is already starting to break. The nail inside is already loose, and it just got loose tonight before we started rolling the camera. So I guess I'm just going to keep using it until it goes broke and then use the spare one. So thank you very much for this. And then the other thing I wanted to say thank you for was to Carney King,
yeah, that's right,
for gifting me this YouTube logo. Well, he gave me the sticker to do what I want with, but I put it on the laptop. The Dingus also gave me a sticker. They're all inside for the truck. And Carney King also gave me huge YouTube stickers, almost 1 meter, 3 feet in length, that look like the one I just showed you on the laptop, that I want to put onto the back of the camper, but I am just waiting now until all this shit goes through, because I have this concern that the camper might get taken away from me through some weird insurance thing. So until I get it sorted, I'm not going to waste putting a sticker on the camper.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, you're right.
And that's it. So thank you to those two for the wonderful gifts. And thank you to everybody else for watching the show. Iceman, thank you for being at the show. Touch my hand. Gizmo, thank you for barking at me and then falling asleep on the show.
Yeah, thanks for taking it out.
Okay. You good now? Okay. And that's it. So stay tuned for an all-new episode. What's going on? Somebody out there?
No, it's your hands.
Stay tuned for an all-new episode of Positive Vibes next Wednesday after 10 p.m. I like how we do. And that is it. So until that time, peace.